This is the greatest game of all time. The Finals is one of the greatest FPS games of our generation, and in general, just like a really great game. And I don't even like FPS games. The Finals really breaks the mold of what can be done with FPS games. You know, you have your usual arcade shooters like Call of Duty, and you have your competitives like Valorant, but the Finals really comes into its own with its unique style and polished gameplay. However, the Finals is not a perfect game, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of Embark Studios' The Finals. Side note, I have no clue what's going on with my mic. The quality is so bad today, I have no clue what's going on. Now, a typical game of the Finals goes either two ways. You beat people up and get money, or you steal cash and take it to a bank and get money. This is hard. I don't have a script, so I can't really fit jokes anywhere. Plus, something's going on with my mic, and it sounds terrible. I guess that's what you get when buying a $30 microphone and focusing on price instead of quality. Anyway, back to the video. Where was I? The Finals has a lot of strategy when it comes to picking loadouts and tactics. For example, when your team gets wiped, your cash out gets stolen, and you have to go on the offensive, it's probably better to pick that grenade than a turret. And I'm sure if you showed that to any 1600s law enforcement, they'd immediately assume witchcraft. The Finals has plenty of amazing equipment items that can fit anyone's playstyle, no matter what class you're choosing. And all the options make every player super unique in how they play the game. There are also some seemingly unusual weapons like the sword, the flamethrower, and the sledgehammer that actually are pretty useful in some scenarios. And while the system isn't perfect, which I'll get to later, it has plenty of aspects that are really good, especially with the updates that Season 2 has brought. Another really amazing aspect about the Finals is its map design. Each map tells a story about the time period and the location, especially with all the fun Easter eggs that could be hidden in places you would never look to find. All the maps look amazing, especially with the Finals' amazing graphics. And there's plenty of opportunities to cause destruction and mayhem around the maps. Now, what is probably the best aspect of the Finals, and my favorite aspect, is the developers' involvement and activeness in the community. I have zero clue why the audio gets all blurry, like I have no idea what's going on. Now, my laptop's about to die, and if I charge this thing, it's gonna sound like the big fan from Men in Black, so we better get going. Now, if you've ever been on the Finals Discord, you'll know that there's tons of channels filled with people talking about this amazing game, including the developers, who are always active with updates, both server and game, and with special community events that give special items. There's a channel for everything: server updates, bots, general talk, lore, Easter eggs. There's anything for anyone. Okay, it's starting to get really hot in this recording closet. I gotta wrap this up, man. While the Finals has many good things about it, there are also some very clear issues that need to be discussed, or else the game will inevitably die, I'll be honest. First of all, for every class there's only like 3 good weapons that anybody uses at any given time. All the others kind of feel a little useless, to be honest. There are also certain gadgets like the data reshaper and the tracking gun that really provide no use at all and are really just a waste of space in your build. Now, one of the bigger problems, but not the biggest, I'll get to that one, is the item shop and how you purchase items. Everything in the item shop is either $10 or $20, and if you want to buy a single item that's part of a bundle, you have to buy the bundle instead of just buying that one item. And even single items, like the Jaka Florian, cost $20, which makes 0 sense to me. I don't get it. Why would they do this? It's $20 for a stupid little robot on your shoulder! So yeah, the cosmetic system kinda stinks, and there's not a lot of customization when it comes to faces, so you can't really make a character look like you, or any given person besides the generic faces they already have. They do a lot of cool events though, with free items that are actually really special and look really nice in my opinion, and I've been able to make some cool stuff with it. Now, so far I've been going easy on the Finals, but there's just one aspect of it that I need to rant about, man. It is so incredibly bad. Like, this is the worst thing Embark has done with the Finals. This is the ugly part of the video, when I mention good, bad, and ugly. This is, spoiler, it's the rank system. The Finals rank system is so impeccably bad that once I unlocked it, I immediately wanted to throw myself out of the nearest window. And to be honest, playing it isn't even that fun. Like, when you're in a random queue with 0 people you know, you play terribly, which makes your rank go down, which means you stay at the bottom, which means I'm still in bronze after playing for all this time. Having to play 60 rounds to unlock rank is unreasonable. Like, this is not fun, this is not rewarding, it's not anything. I mean, gosh darn it, the game was pretty much made for esports. They have in-game commentators commenting on everyone's every move. They have live audiences in the background, and a giant announcer screaming about whatever team just got wiped. The game was made for a competitive scene, but if there's no good rank system, that's not going to encourage any of that. This, in my opinion, is the worst part about the finals, and something I really hope gets fixed in the future. Still, the finals is a really good game overall, and I look forward to seeing updates in the future. As of reporting, the new game mode Terminal Attack has come out, and I'm a pretty big fan of it. It adds a layer of strategy that you don't see in a regular match of the finals. So yeah, overall, the finals is a pretty good game, and I'm a pretty big fan of it. I look forward to seeing what they could do in the future, but I also wish that they would change stuff about the cosmetic system and the ranking system. Finals is shaping up to be one of my favorite games of 2024, maybe even my favorite game of the decade.